Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Tries Product here, bringing you a brand new video, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the Groza on combat arms. Now, I wanted to review this gun and several other guns on combat arms because there are a lot of GP perms going on sale right now, so there are certain guns that you should buy if you have the GP and certain guns that you shouldn't buy. I know I wasted GP on one of these guns that I thought was going to be really good, but it actually wasn't, and I'll probably be reviewing that gun next. I'm not too sure, but yeah, anyways, so this gun is actually pretty good, especially for the GP that you're going to spend. If you can't buy NX or you just don't buy NX, this gun will be actually pretty good for you. It feels a lot like the L85 A1 in the fact just the way it feels, just the way that it shoots and operates. It just feels like you're using an L85, but I feel like it's also a bit better than the L85A1, and the stats don't even compare. It's kind of weird. It feels like it, but the stats aren't the same, and they are the same in the way that you cannot put a scope on the Groza at all, or the L85. You can put an extended mag, which I have on the gun right now, which is pretty funny. I only have 35 bullets with the biggest extended mag, so the regular max ammo capacity is going to be 20, which kind of sucks, but it's not too bad when you put the extended mag on it, especially the reload speed. That was one of the things that I was going to be concerned about, is if the reload was going to be fast enough with the extended mag, but it's actually pretty fast, so I'm not, disappointed with that. But yeah, again, you cannot have a scope on it, which is okay. I don't know, the gun kind of feels like it really shouldn't have a scope on it anyways. The recoil recovery is decent. It's not as good as the M4A1 or what other guns have good recoil recovery, the F2000 or something like that, but it certainly is really good, especially with the bullet registration. The bullets register as you can see right there, how I get some of these kills, and I think I'm gonna kill this guy off the head glitch. I'm not. Yeah, so the bullet registration is very good. I really like it. Oh god, I'm talking way too fast. But I feel like this gun could also double as a submachine gun, just for the fact that the bullet registration is good and the damage is pretty high. The damage is actually at 42. I'll be running through the stats here in a moment, but yeah, the damage is pretty high and it works really good in close quarters combat. In long range, it's not too great, especially because you cannot have a scope on it. So I like it in close quarters and medium range. You're going to be winning a lot more of your gunfights with this gun just because the bullets register very good and the damage is really high. So going down with the stats, starting with the damage is 42, which is a lot higher for most of the assault rifles except for the G36E. I'm actually on combat arms right now, so I'm going to see. The G36E actually has 2 more points of damage than this gun, but still, the 42 is actually pretty high for an assault rifle. The weight is crazy low. The weight is at 9, which is the lowest I've seen for a silver standard weapon. I don't think there's any other silver standard guns that have a weight of 9. I know that most of the gold standard assault rifles have 9 for the weight, especially like the Bush AT-22 and whatnot. Or the Ravens G36C. Just a lot of the gold standard weapons have a weight of 9, so it is really good that you're going to be getting that on a silver weapon. Moving on, the fire rate is at 272, which is actually below average for most of the assault rifles, but I don't feel like it needs to have a higher fire rate at all. I feel like it still performs really well, and it feels like the fire rate that they give you is intended for this gun, even though it does feel and sound a little bit slower. But the accuracy is going to be 59, which again is below average for most of the assault rifles. But I don't feel like the accuracy really matters that much, just because the bullets that you're shooting connect better. Even though the accuracy is a little bit worse, the bullets still connect. And I know accuracy does matter a little bit, but if more of your bullets are connecting, then I just don't feel like the accuracy is a huge factor if the bullets are actually connecting. Might sound weird, I'm not really sure, but the recoil is at 36, which is a bit higher for most of the assault rifles, but I feel like the stat, again, doesn't really matter that much, just because the first 10 bullets that you shoot out of this gun, they don't have a lot of recoil on them. It's not like the AK-47 where it just goes crazy and you can't hit your shots. The first 10 shots you can definitely land pretty easily as long as you have good aim and you're keeping your spread or your reticle on them. But after the 10 shots, your spread does get a lot wider, just like the AK-47, and starts to get really crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the stats. There's not really much to say about the gun anymore. I do like the gun. I think you should buy it. It's just a good gun. It's fun to use. I do have another gameplay after this game which I'm going to be showing, and I might put some music over it or something like that. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
Start. Fire in the hole. Enemy down. Start.